first of all, here we are. I mean, it's magnificent. The only person missing is Dillian Whyte.
Yeah, he's a no-show today. I mean, it's quite it's annoying to say the least. You know, trying to renegotiate something that we've already signed for is wrong. You know, time for negotiation passed. We couldn't agree terms, so we went to purse bids, and we put in the biggest purse bid, $41 million. Matchroom were next with, I think it was 32. So he's getting $2 million more fighting on the Queensberry show rather than the Matchroom show. So there's his upside before he starts. Plus there's $4 million sitting in the WBC bank that goes to the winner. So he could possibly get another $4 million. This is all about for the fans. I mean, it's good for us because we've got to promote it. But I've never ever experienced anything where a boxer doesn't show up to announce the press conference. They were even telling us yesterday we couldn't use his image on the poster. I mean, what planet are they on, these people? It's beyond ridiculous. We won't give his mum a ticket. I mean, it's pathetic. It's just, I mean, the worst case scenario, you're earning $8 million, buy your mum a ticket. You know what I mean? For God's sake. But it's crazy stuff. He's going to have to meet him. Look, whatever happens, they're going to get to the weigh-in. They're going to have to face off. That's for sure.
But let's talk about Tyson because he is here today.
No, he's the main man, isn't he? This is his first. This will be his first fight in 4 years in the UK. He's a travelling man. It's his first fight back in 4 years. He's been on the road into the States. 3 fights with Wilder. Unbelievable fights, all different fights, but unbelievable. He conquered America. They love him over here, and now he's back. And he is the main man. I think if he was fighting me, people would turn up to watch it. But he's got a good opponent. I mean, I'm not going to take from Dillian Whyte that he's not coming to fight. We know he's game. We know he comes to fight. So this is going to be a real good quality bust up in the heavyweight division. I'm really looking forward to it, and it's a record, highest purse ever for a world title bid, and the highest ever paid for 2 boxers in the UK. They had the potential, so I'm told, to get up to just under 100,000. So that's what we're aiming for, because as you know, we always aim for the big things. So that's what we're trying to do.
And who do you think is going to triumph in that battle? I mean, I think I know who you're going to say. How do you think it's going to go?
I think Tyson is the heavyweight of his generation. I obviously can't write off White because he's dangerous and he can punch and he's got a big heart and he comes to fight. But I just think Tyson's head and shoulders above all the heavyweights. I really do. He's a standout heavyweight. He beat Klitschko. He beat a good Klitschko. Went to Germany and did it. Went to the States, as I said earlier. 3 fights against the hardest punching heavyweight statistically ever, and certainly over the last 30, 40 years, and done a job on him. So, he's got everything. He's got a great chin. I mean, he's been over. I mean, a couple of times he's been on the floor. My heart's been in his mouth, and he gets up. That's a good chin. He can box. He can punch. He's got great footwork. He's fast hands. He's got good. He's got a good hand-to-eye coordination. And when you look at the two of them, there's only a year in it in their ages. So this is going to be a little bit special.
And he wins here. What next? I mean, there's an argument that it doesn't really get much bigger than this. Certainly in size of venue.
Well, look, let's win first, and then that'd be a nice problem to have.
Okay, and just final question. So, if you had your last pound, what would you go for in terms of the prediction?
I like to think, and I think Tyson will wear him down, and I think he'll stop him. People underestimate Tyson's punch power. One thing's for sure. Wilder did that. He definitely did that, and people underestimate sometimes his boxing ability, and Klitschko did that.